At the beginning of this year, I burnt out. Not academically, like might be expected of a final year university student, but creatively. I just felt this block that stopped me from feeling able to draw or paint. The idea of picking up a paintbrush felt unfathomable because I was unable to imagine what to paint with it anymore. My creativity didn't completely stop, as I had plenty of ideas, but feeling unable to execute those ideas was what was no longer there for me. So I don't necessarily think that burnout is the perfect term to describe what I was feeling. Perhaps feeling creatively overwhelmed is better, because it was more like I was full of ideas but didn't have the time or energy to start or complete them. All of my time was being poured into my degree and finishing all the work for that. So whatever free time I had was mainly spent reading. When previously creativity and art was my stress reliever, reading replaced it, and creativity became something that I told myself I would get back to in the summer. And so I stopped filming, stopped painting, deleted Instagram and stopped posting on YouTube. For a good 6 months of this year, I didn't do anything creative. Then in July, I started to sew again. And by September, I felt fully back into the swing of creativity. So I tried to pick up where I left off and put all my energy back into art, which leads us to now. I just attempted to do one of the October art challenges and completely failed at it. Within about 2.5 weeks, I felt that I couldn't create anymore. I was beginning to feel creatively overwhelmed and burnt out again when I had only just recovered. I think the biggest learning lesson I have had from this year is that creativity and making art cannot be forced. You can only create when you feel able to, and to make this sustainable, you have to recognize when to pause and take a break. Thankfully, because I stopped the art challenge and focused my attention onto my art shop, this time I didn't burn out or feel as overwhelmed.